Perspectives.
Anafram Market Perspectives. Friday Market Recap. Nvidia delivers, tariff drama escalates, and volatility creeps back. Welcome back to Anafram Market Perspectives. It's Friday, May 30th. The final trading days of May were anything but quiet. From Nvidia's blowout earnings and Salesforce's surprise to a renewed tariff showdown and rising volatility, investors had a lot to digest. Let's break down the week that was. S&P 500 weekly recap. Green tech, red tape markets showed resilience, closing the week modestly higher. The S&P 500 saw strength from AI and auto names, even as macro uncertainty lingered. Winners. Nvidia plus 5.61% led semis after stellar earnings. Tesla plus 7.12% surged on renewed EV demand optimism. GE plus 4.55%, Gilead plus 3.15%, and AMGN plus 4.50% lifted industrials and healthcare. Losers. Apple, 1.06%, faced margin pressure concerns. Salesforce, 5.44%, sold off despite strong earnings. CDNS, minus 10.41%, plummeted after disappointing guidance. The broader index hovered just below record highs, but divergences beneath the surface are widening. U.S. Trump's tariffs, legal limbo, and global fallout. The Trump tariff saga intensified this week. Trump announced plans for new sanctions on Russia after massive aerial attacks on Ukraine. The proposed response includes 500% tariffs on countries purchasing Russian oil, gas, or uranium. Germany and the EU are preparing 116 billion euros in retaliatory tariffs if Trump follows through on his threat to slap a 50% tariff on European goods by July 9th. The tech sector could be directly in the crossfire. A U.S. trade court ruled many Trump-era tariffs illegal under the IEEPA, including those on China, Mexico, and Canada. However, a federal appeals court stayed the ruling, allowing tariffs to remain, for now. The Commerce Department tightened tech export controls to China. Education visas for Chinese students were also restricted. Elon Musk stepped down from Trump's efficiency task force after publicly criticizing the administration's tax and energy plans. Bottom line, the tariff landscape is legally shaky, diplomatically tense, and economically inflationary. Markets are watching every headline. Economic data mixed with signs of cooling. This week's data highlighted fragile momentum and stubborn inflation. United States, durable goods orders, April, negative 6.3% headline drop, but core orders rose 0.2%, beating expectations. Consumer confidence, May, surged to 98.0 versus 87.1%, driven by job optimism. GDP, Q1, revised to minus 0.2%, confirming a mild contraction. Core PCE prices, Q1, rose to 3.4%, signaling persistent inflation. Pending home sales, April, crashed minus 6.3%, a warning for housing. Canada, wholesale sales fell minus 0.9%, and current account improved to minus 2.1 billion. Japan and Europe, Tokyo Core CPI, YoY, rose to 3.5%. ECB and BOE officials remained cautious, warning inflation risks persist despite improving indicators. SOXX, a quiet climb. The VIX closed at 20.10, up modestly from last week. While price action felt calm, options markets are signaling hedging demand is increasing. Investors aren't panicking, but they're quietly preparing for turbulence. Bonus recap, Monday's picks in review, ETF Spotlight, iShares Semiconductor ETF, SOXX. Traded mostly sideways, holding just above the Ichimoku cloud. MACD momentum is neutral, and Ichimoku base is stable. Verdict, still consolidating. A catalyst like Broadcom or Taiwan Semi could ignite the next leg. Stock pick 1, Nvidia NVDA. Crushed earnings, 0.96 EPS versus 93 cents est, $44.1 billion in revenue. Technically, above the cloud, MACD positive, momentum intact. Verdict, bullish, consolidating gains after a breakout, still a leader in the AI wave. Stock pick 2, Salesforce CRM. Beat expectations 2.58 EPS versus $2.54, but guidance was soft. Technically, trading below Ichimoku cloud, MACD still negative. Verdict, bearish bias holds. Needs more than fundamentals to reverse chart damage. Final takeaways. Nvidia delivered big, but not enough to carry the entire market. Tariff tensions are worsening and may turn global. Court rulings are a speed bump, not a stop sign. Macro data signals weakness with sticky inflation, keeping the Fed in wait-and-see mode. Volatility is rising quietly. Stay nimble, especially into June's economic prints and Fed communications. This is Anafram Market Perspectives. Stay informed, stay strategic.
Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, hit subscribe and share this with others. See you next time on Anafram Market Perspectives.